So hi guys. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to this session. Hope I'm audible enough and you can see my screen. So welcome guys to this session. Maybe let's just give a minute or two for the rest to join in. I can see Ian, I can see Brian. Um, Others I am expecting them to join in as well. Let's just give them a minute. Mm, yeah. So I can see guys are joining in. Let's give them a minute, then we can start it off. Oh, yeah, I can see guys are joining in. Let's give them a minute, then we can start it off. So maybe hi Ian. Ian.
Yes, hello.
Hi man, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
So welcome to the session. How have you been? It's been quite a while.
Uh, it's good to be back. Um, I've been good. I've been doing great. For December, I've been off.
Okay.
Mm. For January until now, I've just been looking at the market, how it's been moving. Oh,
Uh-huh.
also December.
Uh-huh.
I remember even there was a time we talked in December,
Yeah.
maybe before holidays.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I've been watching the market, seeing how things are moving.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and up to now. So I was hoping to look at this week too.
Uh-huh.
Then maybe I can start things off
So you've not
next week.
you've not yet started like trading this week. Oh,
No, no, no.
you've not okay. Basically, you've not yet started trading this year.
Yeah,
Okay. Last time we talked, you trading a prop firm. You're trading from the next, and you are also live. Tell me how's the update on that? How is it going?
still have the account.
Hmm. Ah, nice. First of all, congratulations. Not many people keep a challenge account that long. People either mess up in the middle and end up blowing, or maybe just some emotions get in the middle of the challenge, and then they end up messing it up. You're in phase one or phase two?
I think phase one.
Or phase one?
Yeah.
Ah, nice, nice,
So
nice.
the
Uh-huh.
first time, I
Uh-huh.
think I messed up with my risk reward. I came to notice like the second week, I
Uh-huh.
could have actually been maybe even cleared the whole phase,
Uh-huh.
phase one, two.
Yeah.
But that time, I
Uh-huh.
realized that my RR was 1:1 instead of 1:3.
Hey, Ian, I never told you one is to one, banner. You're learning from a swinger and you're doing one is to ones.
I realized that like the second week, because when I was journaling,
Uh-huh.
I noticed no, something is off.
Yeah.
Because if 1:3,
Uh-huh.
my profits would still be up. So I noticed after the first, I failed one, and
Uh-huh.
the other three trades were good. So when I came to realize it was like the second week, then I was like, wow, wow, wow. But I then corrected,
Mm-hmm.
and now came back.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Um, but at least now you've been able. How long have you had the account?
Mm, maybe 2 months now
Oh, okay.
past. Because December now I never traded.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
All right. That's fine. That's good. That's great. That's great to hear. I think Talia was also trading a profile. Maybe when she joins in, she'll tell us more on that. Um, I have Hillary, I have Brian, I have Mohammed. Hi, Mohammed.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, man. How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great. So welcome to this session.
Yeah, thanks.
So the guys you're seeing here are members of the Chase Capital community, trading community. Okay.
Okay.
So these are guys we've been trading with for quite a while. We started off with them since last year. Then we have been able to progress. We've been able to progress some together. Some of them are trading prop farms. Some of them are trading live. Others are trading both live and prop farms. So it's been a good step. It's been a good journey that guys have been making, and I'm very very super proud of them. So welcome to the team, Mohammed. I told you this is your first session with everyone else. I think everyone else knows each other. I think I had seen Talia join in just right now. I don't know where she's gone to. I'd seen her joining in. I hope the rest will also catch up with us within the session. So welcome to this session. So
Thank you
e-
so much.
ev you're welcome. So everyone else here understands how we usually trade. Understanding supply and demand, how we basically the strategy that you've had me talk about. Now, some of the things that I usually share now on the other group, usually during the live analysis sessions, is just the surface level of it's just like the surface level of everything else. Now, because I mean, during that session, it's not everyone who's maybe trading supply and demand, or maybe not everyone who understands how my style of trading. But now here, when we are, when guys who are when guys who are in this community, they are able to understand it. Everyone has an understanding of supply and demand. I think everyone understands how I trade, and guys are making their own progress, which I'm very very happy. And I mean, I'm very very happy for the progress that guys are making on their own. Maybe before I get into the technical side of things, maybe before I get into the technical analysis, and we look at the couple of pairs that we have. Maybe I'd like to invite Talia. Hi, Talia.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
So welcome to the session. Happy New Year. This is the first session for the year. I think we were supposed to start one maybe last week, but this is the first session of the year. So how have you been?
I've been fine.
How's trading going? I left you the last time we talked during the last meeting in December. You were trading. You had a prop farm and you're also trading live. So maybe you can give me an update on how's the progress going on?
Mm. I haven't traded the whole of December. So
Mm-hmm.
I've like this is my first week trading.
Uh-huh.
My accounts are still I'm still doing the prop farm challenge and I still have the live account.
Okay.
My funded account is still in the phase one. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Ah,
So I'm
that's
hoping
good.
to pass it now. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good. I think I'll also give you an update on the challenge I'm doing. I told you guys I'm doing a 200K USD challenge left here. So, so far I'm still in phase one. I had taken a couple of losses in December. So I am still within the phase one, but the challenge is still okay. I'm still progressing on well. I will share with everyone else on how the progress goes as we progress, and also once I hit the 10% target, which is now passing over the phase one, I will keep everyone updated on that. So I'm very very glad. I'm very very happy that everyone is making their own progress in trading. So now I'd want us to solidify this. I'd want us to solidify this. Last year, there was a time we were quite active in June, July. Then August, sometime in August, September, I think we lost a bit of traction, kidogo. I think I was engaged somewhere else, and also now everyone else was also trying to do their own thing. But then we regrouped in November, December. But now from this year, I said I'd like us to be more I'd like us to be more active in this. I'd like us to build a solid trading community where we are able to share ideas and all that. And maybe just to emphasize on that, you see these on this trading room here. I created this channel trading room um specifically for everyone who wants to share. Maybe you have a setup and maybe you have a setup that you are looking out for. You can be able to share it here. So trading room is for engagement. Maybe guys are afraid to share their sentiments because they see like the 99% of information is coming solely from me. So here on the trading room, in case anyone has a setup, in case you want to maybe have question, clarification, feel free to share. Here on the trading room, here you can have engagements. Also for guys maybe who are into crypto, I know Charles is into crypto. I don't know how comes Charles is not in the session, but I know Charles is into crypto, and maybe anyone else who's also into crypto. This is a crypto chat, and I am in this chat with William. I'm sure you guys know William. Maybe just a few people who don't know William, maybe Hilary and Mohammed, but the rest of you guys know William. William has also trained you before I took it up. So for guys who are interested in crypto, that is where we kick it out. That is where we kick it on the crypto side. So, but in case you have any setup or trade idea that you have, feel free to share it on the trading room. We can be engaging here. Then this is where I share my analysis on technical analysis. You can see I had some analysis that I had shared last week. This is on Euro CAD. I'm also going to touch on this and give you an update on that because I've also taken a trade on Euro CAD today. Just within before I joined this session, and it's playing out as these analyses had talked about. It's only that there was a few fake outs on the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frame. Going to get into that. Anyone who observed NFP on Friday? Anyone who observed NFP on Friday? Is there anyone who observed NFP on Friday?
I did.
Nice, nice. What did you see?
I was looking at NSD, USD.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a big wick,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
like it shot towards me to the downside,
Uh-huh.
uh, to the bearish side, and then
Mm-hmm.
after some time, it went back into the
Okay.
zone that I had marked.
Uh-huh.
So for the people, maybe the scalpers who maybe or the guys who try and jump in,
Yeah.
uh, it was not a good day.
Yeah, for guys who are trying to scalp during that session, and I think I've talked about this many times. CPI, I mean CPI, NFP, FOMC. It's not a very good time to be scalping, to be trying to scalp, unless you have a very premeditated setup that when this kind of scenario happens, you can be able to engage like this, such kind of thing. But I usually don't advocate for scalping during this kind of news. On Wednesday you have CPI. Again, for maybe anyone who will be actively trading that, you have to be for anyone who will be actively trading that. Wednesday we do have CPI. So again, you have to be careful. Tomorrow you have PPI. So this week has quite a number of high impact news that will be affecting the dollar. So you have to be very, very careful about that. Okay. So now I have a couple of pairs I'd like us to look at. Then yeah, I have a couple of pairs I'd like us to look at. Different pairs. Today we have all the time to check these pairs out. So we have a number of pairs I want us to look at. I'll start off with Euro CAD as an update on the setup that I had shared. Nice, nice, nice. I wish I shared this on the Discord before getting into this meeting, but I will give an update on this. I remember this was the first setup that we had for the year. This was my first trade. My first trade of the year was a loss. Um, this was the setup here. Now maybe let's break this down from the 4-hour time frame so that you are able to see what I was looking out for and why I was eyeballing that. You can be able to adjust and readjust your analysis. Okay, so let's start from what you have here. Now, these on the 4-hour time frame. These are minor level here, like here in the middle. Okay, we have a minor level here in the middle. Then we do have maybe let me use a call out. Let me use call outs how I do it here. So this was that level. Do you see this level here? So this is a major. This let me mark it out as a major. Uh, let's see. This is a mark it out as a major. H4. This is a major H4 and daily supply. Okay. Then broken. These are broken demand. Broken demand. Retested also now as a new retested as a new supply. Okay, so we have this. Now, how we got taken out in this setup is price formed a fake out on the 1 hour and the 4-hour time frame, which is what you have here. Maybe let me move this on this side. Now you see this here and this here. Price formed a fake out here. If you go to the daily time frame, this whole price action here has been left as rejection wicks on the daily time frame. Remember when we were discussing the difference between real breakouts and fake breakouts? You see here on the 1 hour and the 4-hour time frame, this shows that price has broken above. But on the daily, you can see a strong rejection, candle closes inside the zone, then a strong push all the way down. So that is how our setup got taken out. But then our bias was still very correct. This was on the 4-hour time frame. Again, you can see this is what we have. Then price, we had this again. So this was H1, H4 fake out. So let me mark it out as H1, H4 fake out. Okay, so we have marked it out like that. That is H1, H4 fake out. Then now when price dropped and now closed below here. Okay, price dropped eventually, now closed below this area. So then we had a retest of this supply because now anytime demand is broken becomes supply, anytime supply is broken becomes demand. So we had a retest of this level here before now this strong drop that we saw. So this is a retest of supply. Then you had continuation of the drop. Of the drop, and now this happened during NFP. If you guys Ian, if you were watching NFP, maybe if you had checked this out, you will have seen this happened during NFP. Now today market open, you've seen price now has broken this area. Now if you look at this is more like this is a minor level here in the middle. And if you look to the left, this minor area was the origin of the rally to these areas here, and it was a previous demand and also a previous supply. So it was a previous demand in this area, previous demand here, here, here. Now that it has been broken, so maybe if I can mark these out like this. So this is a key. Let's call it a key H4 and daily demand. Okay, so we have that. Then now on the left again it was a supply. If you look to the left, so we have this area here broken. So this is a broken demand. Then new supply is formed. So we have a new supply formed like that. Okay, so that is a new supply form. So this becomes demand again when price dropped, came to react as this. Now here it was tapped as demand. Okay, then now we have demand has been broken. So when demand is broken, it becomes supply, right? So you have this. Then so here I can mark it out as uh, key uh, H4 and daily demand broken. Then the next thing we say this is a new supply. New supply formed. So that forms a new supply. And the breakout is very evident on the 1 hour time frame mostly, because that is how I've taken this position. If you come to the 1 hour time frame, you can see here the 1 hour time frame. This is a breakout, retest, continuation. So we have it was a single candle. It was a single candle retest. Okay. So with that being a single candle retest, so you expect a continuation of the drop lower. Then now, if you come to a time frame higher on the 4 hour time frame, let's come to the 4 hour. Let's come to the 4 hour time frame. Now, if you come to the 4 hour time frame, we've broken below. We have candle closes below. So, what is our next area of interest? What is our next target? Maybe anyone who can tell me what is the next target we'll be expecting Euro CAD to get to? Anyone who can tell me what's the next target that you expect Euro CAD to get to? Anyone?
Is it the next demand zone?
Yes, it is the next demand zone. Yes, Mohammed. It's the next demand zone. And again, this next demand zone is the one below here, right? So our target is this demand. So you can mark it out like this. So this is a target. Okay. And if you look at into the left, you can see again this demand area here. We have this. So this demand was the origin. This I have it as a major H4 and daily demand. Okay. Then if you look at that is the origin of the previous rally. So it was the origin of the previous rally. So when price comes back to this area, this is our target. Then after target, we also have the range. So the range, the major range field. So when price comes to this target, when price comes to this demand area, our range gets filled because now our working range, our major range is from this demand to this supply up here. This supply up here is the origin of the drop, and now back to this demand. So for the range to be filled, price must come back towards this demand area. Let's see, target demand. So for that range to be filled, price must come back all the way to this demand. Price must come back to this demand area. Okay. So that is what we are looking at, and that is how I had analyzed. That is how I had analyzed this last week. It's only that now we had this fake out that happened, then we saw price drop. Our bias was correct. It's only that we had this fake out happening. This was another area of. This was a key area of interest for to be able to check the positions. Now look at the similarity of setups between what you have at this area. Look at the similarity of setups between what you have at this area here. Okay, this is entry and what now we are looking out for within this area again. Okay, so this area we're looking at the same kind of a replica of this price action within this area. So maybe a bit of consolidation. Then we see price push lower. And when price pushes lower, this is the kind of reaction we are expecting to see. Price dropping to this next demand area, which is our target. So from our entry, because now maybe if anyone has not, because I've not shared this on Discord. So maybe now that we are looking at this, you can be able to Anyone who's actively trading, Talia, Ian, and Mohammed, and anyone else. I think I'd seen there's someone else I had seen log in, but I think they have logged out again. So for anyone who's trading this, we are sharing this during this session because it may take a bit of time. It may take a bit of time it may take a bit of time before I share it on the Discord, but I'm sharing it with you guys here so that you can see it live. Then you can also be able to take this. So this should be a good, how many pips are we looking at from our entry? Because I'm already in the trade. So from this one to this area, again, you're looking at a good my target is 1.46 thousand, so a good 125 pips. Let's say a good 125 pips on this one. So for anyone who's wanting to take that trade, feel free to take it. But remember also have your risk in check. Okay, so don't end up messing up. You don't end up messing up with your risk. Okay, so that is on Euro. That is on Euro CAD. I think I've broken it down. How did I go to the weekly? I've broken it down in a way that is easily understood. Okay, so for anyone who's actively trading, I think you can be able to take this position. This on Euro CAD. I think we have about usually because this is Zoom, so anytime the timer comes on, the 40-minute timer comes on, it removes, it ends the meeting. So in case the meeting ends, because I can see you have about like another 8 minutes. In case the meeting ends, just rejoin using the same link, then we continue. Okay. So that is the first setup. Let me clear this. Then we have. So that's the first setup for anyone who's actively trading. So this is Euro CAD. And it's a good 125 pips for anyone who wants to jump into that. So if you've not had that trade for the year, you can start looking into this Euro CAD. Talia, Ian, I don't know how Janet is not in this, and also Simon as well, and also Charles. Not sure how comes they're not around, but this will have been a good setup to start off the year. So that is on Euro CAD. In case of any question, feel free to unmute. Then let's talk, and feel free to ask as we normally do. So in case of any question, feel free to ask me, and we'll get to it. Also, in case of a pair you'd want us to look at, also feel free to let me know. Then we check it out together. You guys know how we do this session, so I'm just saying it for the new members or maybe guys who have not been in the sessions for a while, like Hillary and Brian, who've not been in the sessions for a while. So, in case of any question or a pair you'd like us to look at, just feel free to unmute, then we can check it out together. Okay, so we have that. The next pair I'm looking at is Euro USD. Now for Euro USD, again, you can see the kind of setup we have right here. Okay. So on Euro USD, now this supply area, okay, you can see we have this supply and you have this demand area. So price came from this supply. Let me do call out. So this is this is a broken let's call it broken demand. Then new supply formed. New supply formed. Okay. Uh, Let me have it like this. No, I want it like that. Then, because you can see on the left, it was a key demand area on this other side. So if I broke it like this, so this is a major key H1 and H4 demand. Okay. So now eventually the demand got broken. Then we are retested. So this becomes a new supply formed. New supply. Mm, hmm. So new supply formed. Then this becomes origin of the drop. origin of the drop to demand. Okay. We have that. Then when you come to this demand area, this demand, we have this. This demand is a major demand area on the. So this is a major H4 daily demand. Also origin of the rally. So origin of the rally to supply. Okay. So when price comes back to this area, when price came to this level here, mm, uh, H4, let me call it as H1 and H4 range filled back to supply. And again, back to supply, it's because that is the origin of the drop. Okay, so you understand what I mean by origin of these price moves. Okay, then you have now here call out. Then here you have now this becomes broken broken demand, broken demand. Then new supply formed. So you have a new supply formed. Then a retest of retest and continuation, retests and continuation lower. So you have that. When I write retest and continuation lower, you understand that it is a breakout, a break of demand, a retest of demand as a new supply before a continuation of the drop lower. So that is why I've written it as retest and continuation lower. Okay. So now that that has happened, you can see the same kind of scenario we had here. The same kind of scenario that we had within this region here. From here, this scenario is what we would have been expecting here. It's only that we had a very strong momentum that has pushed price all the way to these lows. So what I'm expecting, I was expecting to see maybe a retest of this area. I was expecting to see something like this before now. We see now price dropping lower, but you've seen price already has already started dropping lower, which is okay. Now, with that happening, so what is our target? Our next area of interest is based off the daily time frame. If you now go to the daily time frame, the chart is a bit clogged because of the zones and the callouts that I have. But if I zoom in a bit, you can see there is a line here that shows there is a demand here on the daily time frame at around 1.00800 areas. That will be the next demand that I am looking out for. Maybe if I just quickly zoom out, this is that demand area. It's a bit clogged because of those callouts, but I just want you to see that next area. The next area we have is 1 point, maybe you can mark it out on your charts, 1.00775 and 1 and 0.99 700 areas, 0.99 700 areas. So you can mark out that level. That is our next target for euro. That is our next target for euro USD. So for anyone who's actively trading euro USD, that is where I'm expecting price to go to on a long-term perspective. So if you missed out on this, maybe just wait for a retracement. I'm sure you can't lack a retracement for price to get to maybe this area here, 1.02 400 before a continuation of the drop lower. So again, in case the meeting abruptly ends, rejoin using the same link. I can see I have less than a minute. So rejoin using the same link, then we can be able to proceed. So the next pair I'll look at is GBP USD once we rejoin in a minute or so. In case of any question, again, feel free to ask me. Okay. So I think you have less than a minute. So we've broken down Euro USD, Euro CAD. So when we come back, we look at GBP USD, USD CHF, and the rest of other pairs. And in case anyone has another one, feel free to